Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Make sure you watch all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So, for your key to the week, there it is, before we've even gone anywhere. Alright, so that's the Capri yawn. If you are a continued subby, you know Rafi Love Show. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share. If you should so choose and it resonates, hit the subscribe button. For your key this week, my dear Cappies, you have the Fool card. New things, new places, new people, new energies. This is really effectively your life starting to go in a whole new direction. This could be very exciting for a lot of you. It could also be a time of really profound change as well. Remember, when the Fool card shows up as the key to the week, it means that in all of these different areas of life, something new and potentially exciting is going to unfold for you. So for your actions and options this week, you've got the Six of Wands. Look at that, right? That is a win that you are not expecting, right? Like, yes, you're obviously, working hard, doing what you do, being a Capricorn, as they say, and the Six of Wands in your actions and options, this is about what you do, right? It's about you, what you're putting out into the world. The Fool card is a moment of surprise, or an experience that we don't expect. The Six of Wands is a victory card, victory, success. It's a moment of celebration for, efforts and hard work that you've already put in. And so these two combined, it's like unexpected wins are showing up for you over the course of this week. Now, the thing is, your sign understands delayed gratification better than anybody, right? So what this to me kind of says is like you've been working on or working towards something, you weren't really expecting any results, anytime soon, and boom, all of a sudden they start showing up for you in a way that you're kind of like, hang on a sec, this was supposed to take a lot longer. For the options that are available to you, to celebrate the small wins, right? To be present with the things that are good now, to be present with the things that are good because they're good right now. In terms of your communications and conversations, you have the Emperor. So when it comes to your communications, you are speaking with honesty, integrity, conviction. People are receiving you very well this week, right? So far as well. I mean, look, even though the Fool card is air energy, you got a lot of fire here already, right? You got the Six of Wands, fire. You got the Emperor, which is Aries energy, that's fire. Your words have weight this week. You're able to maybe not even necessarily pull rank, but it's like whatever ideas, information, etc. that you're putting forward, you're really being received very well. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, if you've had exams, if you've had end of year tests, all of that kind of stuff going on, I just want to tell you, you do not have to worry at all, because it looks like you're about to pass with flying colours. I'm so happy for you in that regard. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this could be a moment of recognition within your job that you really weren't expecting. You're just like there, head down, busy beavering away, doing your thing, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, you see yourself, or you find yourself having to really kind of do the well, not even, maybe it's like, like when you're coming home after a night out and spending a night at someone else's house, you do the walk of shame. This could be like a walk of pride, right? But when it comes to your work or your profession, there's some sort of recognition, pat on the back, or maybe even advancement that shows up for you this week that you were genuinely not expecting. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, that's a really great energy. And it tends to, one of the ways that this could show up actually is that you end up connecting with or working with somebody that you would consider a power player. The Emperor tends to represent like powerful people that are well known or well respected within their field, and here's you connecting with them and definitely delivering whatever it is that they're looking for. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, honestly, it might be that you are having to really get sort of things in order, maybe on a paperwork level, maybe there are things that are outstanding that you need to sort of work on, that you need to wrap up and get ready and all the rest of it. There's a lot going on, it looks like. For your love and relations, you've got the Eight of Swords. Okay, so for those of you that are partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, if you've had problems or issues within the relationship and ones that have been recurring problems, issues, or themes, things that have come up consistently, this actually bodes very well because it means that both of you are committed to doing what needs to be done. Now, that Fool card, though, does mean that you will be looking for change within the relationship. It's kind of like a, you know what, I need you to get on board, because if you can't, then we're going to have to start thinking about where we go from here. For those of you that are single and looking, honestly, if you are connected with someone this week, they are just like you. This is somebody who's very traditional. They want traditional things, or maybe their ideas of relationship are a bit more conventional, or whatever the case might be. But you tend to resonate at the same level. I gotta be honest, they might want more from you very quickly than you're able to give. So that's something to think about. And then finally, for your money and materials, you've got the Four of Cups. So watch out for emotional spending this week. Very possible that you could just kind of go on a bit of a spree, maybe because, and not even because you're, you know, like, emotional spending doesn't always have to be like, oh, I'm depressed, let me just, you know, batter my credit card. Sometimes it can be like, you know what, life feels good. I believe in the possibilities of the future. I'm feeling really excited. Fuck it. I'm just going to go and, you know, tap, 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 plastic, 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 all of that kind of stuff. So just watch out for that, because the feeling is palpably good, right? So there's so much optimism here that you might just get them bills, baby. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is your stomach, right? And it looks like a lot of you are very focused on this. I will say, obviously, I'm not a doctor, can't give you medical advice. This is not a diagnosis, but it does look like this week a lot of you are retaining water. So this is something that you need to obviously keep an eye on. And another way that this also potentially shows up is maybe you start getting really serious about your diet and what you will and won't sort of have anymore. And what that's going to translate as, it looks like a lot of you will have a blowout this week where you're just like, you know what, I'm going to be cutting the sugar or whatever. So this week I'm going mad, right? I'm having the sugar, I'm having the booze, I'm having the cigarettes, I'm having whatever I want. So, you know, more power to you. I mean, we are heading towards it's going to be a full moon in your sign, the first of two, actually. So it'll be interesting to see the comments this week for sure. With that said, and then when it comes to your home and environment, the Four of Cups, especially, so when it comes to the home and environment, there is a development on the home front that you are not expecting. I personally feel like this will be very positive, and it looks like whatever information you have asked for around a living situation, whether you're renting, whether you're buying, whatever the case might be, the information that comes your way is going to be very handy, and I think it will help you make a decision that you've been umming and ahhing about for some time. All right, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.